How many of you out there cover up your pools every winter and get to deal with this big old tarp, big old pool cover? It's not the lightest thing in the world. It's kind of cumbersome, but I always do it a certain way to try and make it easy on myself. Most of the time my wife helps me, but she's out and about today. So the first thing I do, I like to go around and get all those screws up so they can be ready to attach to. And then what I normally do, try and figure out the middle. And I'll put this on so when it pulls up right side like this, it's here like that. See what I'm saying? So this is going to flip over. Do the same thing here. Let me see. So it's going to end up like that. All right, so just I do it to a couple of them. I'm just making it so where when I pull this over in one fell swoop, it doesn't all fall in on this side. Okay, now that I got my springs attached to the bolts over here, I had to get something long enough where I could get on the other side of the pool and pull this contraption over. So hopefully this will be long enough. Yep, so let's see how this happens. Let's see how this works. Not quite long enough. I don't want this thing sinking or filling it with water. This is usually the hard part here, getting enough leverage. All right. That's the part you don't really want here, is it filling up like this. There's not much I could do. Just but it'll eventually drain. So it's really not that big of a deal. All right, I'm getting there. It's not the easiest thing, but it's not the hardest either. I'm sure y'all can hear me breathing a little heavy, so I'm trying to hurry up. I'm making pretty decent headway. This end obviously is going to be a lot easier to attach than the far end. All right, you see how long of a stretch that is, right? Whew. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one there. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Doesn't help when I got all this water I'm having to pick up as well, you know. We're almost there. Whew. All right, now the rest is pretty easy. I just go around and attach everything. All right, there you have it, folks. I think that was about an hour and, I don't know, an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes later. And now I'm good for the winter. When I open it back up, it's normally crystal clear. And supposedly that's strong enough to hold an elephant. So if my granddaughter walks out here and walks on top of this, she's safe. All right, later.